Heyo YouTube, what's up? This is your humble navigator throughout the pitfalls of human existence, Black Privilege, aka Louis Cypher, aka the Devil's Advocate, aka Black and Mild. I want to take this time to elucidate you liberals on how to debate Republicans, because it's become painfully obvious that you don't understand what is actually going on in our American society. See, now, we look at these events in Charlotte and how Donald Trump is handling it, and for the most part, he's actually doing rather well with his own constituents. I would remind you that Donald Trump was indeed elected by a nationalist platform. Matter of fact, a white nationalist socialist platform. Yes, he was elected by Nazis, and the worst thing he could do is piss them off. So you are out of the loop. You, my liberal colleagues, my friends, my compatriots, my lost children of the forest, you guys are international socialists, as in you want a open borders, universal healthcare platform that's going to turn American whites into the benefactors of a lot of different nationalities. We're going to provide healthcare for everyone when we provide universal healthcare for ourselves. That is not an overstatement. That is the platform of turning America into the world's largest free clinic. But that's besides the point. Besides the point that white people are looking to themselves for self-preservation, and they elected basically what amounts to Hacksaw Jim Duggan, it's no coincidence that goddamn Donald Trump financed the first WrestleMania, because he is, in himself, he is the Hacksaw Jim Duggan candidate. No matter what you think of his social ineptitude, please recognize that he was elected to be a nincompoop yelling USA, USA, USA throughout all the trials and tribulations that we're facing. So he's doing his job. Are you doing yours? All right? So I have a few advices for the liberals in this world. One, first of all, let go of this notion that we are going to impeach Donald Trump. The Republicans are not going to side with the Democrats. They didn't side with the Democrats under Barack Obama, and they damn sure are not going to side with the Democrats while a Republican is in charge. Do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, you could come up with a bill that says it is wrong to punch Republicans in the face while they're protesting for free speech, and the Republicans are going to vote against it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Stop listening to Keith Olbermann. Stop listening to Rachel Maddow. The Republicans are not going to side with you. They haven't sided with you for almost 12 motherfucking years. All right? Anybody who tells you otherwise is a goddamn godforsaking liar. Second of all, I'm going to do the Democrats and the progressives' jobs for them. I am going to tell you why you fail. I am going to tell you the main value structures of the Republican Party and how it leads to the manosphere, and how it leads to Gamergate, and how it leads to the many confrontations that have gone on behind the backs of the mainstream media. The Republicans believe in a two-parent solution. The two-parent solution is designed to give the Republicans, or children in general, a smack on the bottom and a kiss on the forehead. The smack on the bottom is the discipline, the kiss on the forehead is the love. Who is the smackers and the kissers? Well, it's very simple, the mother and the father. Republicans are very patriarchal. Do you want to know who the Republican father figure is? Ladies and gentlemen, the Republican father figure is none other than Alicia Rosenbaum, aka Ayn Rand. Ayn Rand hates weak men. Ayn Rand will tell you to your face in 1,000-page books that a man is a capitalist, a rationalist, an egoist, and a provider. He will not be loved until he provides for his community. Ayn Rand is the father of the Republican Party, the philosophical father in any case. Who is the mother of the Republican Party? The libertarians, It's none other than Jesus Christ. See, what makes Republicans strong is that they have a mother and a father figure. The mother is Jesus Christ, who kisses a man on the forehead saying, I know you're weak. I know you can't do it, but a man who doesn't work does not eat. And I need you to be strong for me. I need you to fight for me. I need you to be fruitful and multiply for me. And at the same time, they have Ayn Rand, Alicia Rosenbaum, telling them, you're not good enough to be my son. I will not love you until you make something of yourself. A man must provide value into this world before he is valued. It is only rational that I love someone who could preserve my life. And the Democrats are at odds. Do they attack Jesus Christ, which has led to a lot of riots? Do they attack Ayn Rand, which is a war against logic in itself? So, I want to help you guys. I want to tell you how to defeat Republicans, not because I actually like you. I actually hate you motherfuckers. Fuck. It's not that I want to help you motherfuckers. It's just that you guys are getting slaughtered. The Democratic Party is full of shiesty, conniving backstabbers, and you're not going to win when you have Christ and Rand on your side. What I would advise you on is, one, reevaluate your positions. The main philosophers in your camp are Karl Marx and Karl Marx. Karl Marx is a fucking lazy layabout who slept all day and wrote all night about how he deserves to be lazy. How people who make more money than him are subhuman and need to be exterminated. You know what I'm saying? You guys are fucking lost. You have no spiritual center. The 60-year-old Democrats, the Democratic Party with their superdelegates, decide on who's going to lead. The 20-year-old Democrats want universal health care. They want open borders. They want to curtail free speech. They want to curtail the Second Amendment. They want to take away the right of Republicans to defend themselves physically and speak up for themselves verbally. You're fucking fucked beyond all recognition. So, since you can't beat them by being more aggressive than the Republicans, it is my humble opinion that you have to deconstruct both parents of the Republican Party. Jesus Christ is hard because he is existential, he's ethereal, he's motherly, he's nurturing, he's a mother figure. You can't attack someone's mother and expect them to side with you, you stupid fucking atheist motherfuckers. Ayn Rand is an easier target because she's a father figure. Now, personally, I love Ayn Rand. I love Ayn Rand because she took away all my Disney fairy tale fantasies of egalitarianism and love, and she put it down in basic numbers. A man who does not provide value to a society is not worth loving. And that's what fuels the Gamergate. That's what fuels the alt-right. That's what fuels these societies that go against the Democratic Party. Oh, sorry. Attack Ayn Rand. Attack her by reminding men that she was the queen of all misogynists. Now, you guys don't know Ayn Rand like I do, so let me just do a small book report of both The Fountainhead and Atlas Shrugged. The Fountainhead was a book about a man who didn't give a fuck about society. She just came out of the Soviet Union and she doesn't want to deal with all the fucking, oh, you got to do some pathological suicidal altruism so your society could love you. No, you have to look out for number one. You have to look out for yourself. So she wrote a book about an architect who, when the government told him that he had to change his blueprints, he blew that fucking building up. Good book. Fantastic book. Then you have Atlas Shrugged, which was a book about basically capitalist Jesus Christ coming down to rescue all the good capitalists who knows how to run a business, who know how to take care of themselves, who know how to set up a profit. And if they don't set up a profit, they will capitulate to the person who sets up the bigger profit. In the end, Ayn Rand hates weak men. And this is a society full of weak men. This is a society that has a Marxist, communist, open border, anti-free speech, anti-capitalist Antifa full of unemployed white men and black men. And you have, on the other end, a national socialist, white national socialist collective full of white men who are scared that their the genes are going to be replaced by brown skins because they have the recessive gene, and they're terrified of what's happening. So what you're going to do, what you liberals have to do, is that you have to remind them that computers are coming for you anyway. That we are, in fact, living in the Weimar Republic where National Socialists are fighting international socialists, Marxists versus Nazis. And you have to tell them that when the Nazis said that it was the Jews that were destroying the prosperity of their people, when the Nazis said that it was the Bolsheviks that were destroying the prosperity of our peoples, remind these National Socialists, these white ethno-nationalists, that it's not the Jews and the Bolsheviks anymore. It's deep learning computers, ISIS, and automation. See, white men are alienated. They're being separated from all the tools that allows them to be good men. We have to attack alienation. We have to first address alienation. We have to tell these white men, and black men too, that even if you do hate social justice is the ones that are predicting the fact that deep learning computers drive better than you. Deep learning computers write computer code better than you. Deep learning computers understand facial recognition, pattern recognition. They're more intelligent than you. And under those terms, why should we give copyrights? Why should we give perpetual wealth to the children of the men who develop the computers that prescribe deep learning? Like, it's one thing to like Jensen Huang, he's the president of NVIDIA. He's the king of self-driving cars. He's the guy that Tesla is going to teach your car how to drive better than you. Why should his great-grandchildren profit immensely so much from the algorithm? We have to, God damn it, we have to set a limit. Humans are being replaced by computers. Your girlfriend, ask your girlfriend, she deep down inside, she's worried that your porn collection, your saved web pages under Google fucking toolbar are a better lover than she is. We're being replaced by computers. We are vulnerable. We have to attack the vulnerability of men. Ayn Rand hated the vulnerability of men. She says that you don't deserve to be loved, but yet you're still vulnerable. So what are you going to do? Die or never be vulnerable? That is the Democratic platform. Recognizing that men are incredibly vulnerable throughout these times, whether they're white, black, or other, and start making policies that will teach men how to not be so vulnerable or protect them from the automation that is inevitably coming. Because there are several other technologies other than deep learning that are going to make everything look weak. You know, you don't know about P-cell cell phone technology. You don't know about solid state lithium ion batteries that's going to destroy the internal combustion engine, rendering all gas engines null and void. Recognize male vulnerability. And inform men to stop playing alpha male. Because let me tell you something else about Ayn Rand. She will make you feel like Rocky Balboa running up the mountain on Rocky 4 ready to fight Ivan Drago, when in reality, the real world is Rocky 5, where you get taking so many punches to the head that you gotten brain dead because you're trying to be a fucking alpha male. Recognize your vulnerability. Protect all men, including white and black. That's how the Democrats could win. That's it. Peace.